Didn't ask for... They didn't... Oh, the Corvettes are out of fuel. I like how they... When the big guy's coming through, you have to get out of the way. Yeah, like the fighters do have programming to avoid collisions most of the time, with friendlies and enemies.
Yeah, but I mean, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Receiving. Locked on to resource controller. Dock-con enabled. Standing by.
Yeah, see, they're low on fuel now.
Also, that other one is almost dead.
On to resource controller.
Also true.
Dock-con enabled.
Can they?
But they can dock with this guy right here.
Can they? No, they can't. Because the dock in the bottom... Oh, they can. But that dock is... Oh, they dock in the front. That's so cool.
Yeah, something for everybody. Chook.
Glug, 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 glug. Also, interesting fact...
He's going fat backwards.
Interesting fact. All of these engines on these ships run on hydrogen. So anything that can refuel has a hydrogen scoop.
Ah.
Ready for orders.
I wonder if that's what this is.
Could be.
The support frigates have them too.
Could be.
Or it could... Actually, that looks more like a scoop compartment.
Yeah.
Because they're like vents that open up.
God, those guys really were out of fucking out of fuel. Jeez. Look, you all get a drink at the same time.
And they're making the guy who's near death wait till last. Hey, you know, I could use some repairs too. Well, you didn't get in line fast enough. It's first come, first serve, buddy.
If you think about it, the repairs are going to take longer than everybody else getting fuel, and you don't want anybody to get stranded because they're out of fuel, so you get them fuel first and then you repair.
Yeah, and the dude's like, dude, my engine's literally spitting fire, and we're shaking. Like, dude, I don't want to die.
Can you lock down that fucking vibration? No, I can't.
Yeah, it's because my stabilizer was fried.
Which stabilizer? All of them!
Reporting.
Oh, okay.
Destination locked in.
Yeah, at least having the resource controller makes it a bit faster.
Resources downrange.
So, got any interesting stories or anecdotes?
Well, we're between episodes now, so...
No. Well, I figure the bits about this guy and stuff was going to
Oh, yeah, we'll throw that in somewhere. Somehow. Probably at the start of the episode.
The hydrogen scoops and whatnot. Yeah, you can just, like, edit in some cuts of, meanwhile, while resourcing...
There are so many clouds. Alright, only guy left to dock is the damage guy, so, you know, it's fine.
Okay, I also, well, there's less boobs, but there's still a lot of boobs.
I know you said boops.
Yeah.
But I initially thought you said something else.
Yeah, okay. We could probably
Maximum number of support frigates reached.
Oh!
Maximum number of support frigates
reached.
You can't build anymore.
I forgot that there's a unit cap, but you can break the unit cap by capturing.
Right.
So...
But you had to, and you built both of them. Is it because you have other frigates?
Yeah, it's because these frigates now take up the slots.
Ah.
So I can't build any more frigates of any kind, I don't think.
Maximum number of assault frigates reached.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Maximum number of support frigates reached.
Build some destroyers.
Maximum number of drone frigates reached.
Well, gonna have to do a bit more of these then. Pick up the
slick.
Construction commencing.
Is there anything to research? We didn't check research when we got here. I doubt it, but
yeah, the general guy will tell you when there's research. He's like the
gotcha.
in charge of that.
Now,
Whenever there's new research and development, he's like, we can now reverse engineer this thing.
so each research ship that you have can research a different topic simultaneously, is that correct?
Yes.
But that's only really useful in multiplayer where all of the tech in the tech tree is unlocked right away?
Also true, yeah.
Okay.
And you're racing others to get the technology to build the ships. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, in the story, there's maybe one mission where you can research two things simultaneously, but it's just like a money dump that's not worth it.
Makes sense.
This guy is... he must have gotten shot, because he's rotating at an odd
It's okay.
momentum.
We just like having gravity for the first time.
Because normally they stay horizontal and they rotate in the ring if you have a full research platform. The only reason you would want to build all the research ships is just for the aesthetics.
Yeah. Or you're so fucking flush with resources that you have nothing else you can buy or build.
Which is unlikely.
Yeah, boy howdy, look at all those ships that we got.
Production underway.
God, look at all the resources you have. Jeez, nope. That's your maximum Corvettes. What?
Oh, okay. There's a max on salvages specifically.
Construction commencing.
Do Defender.
Production underway.
I mean, the one thing that I've learned watching professional RTS players is if you have resources in reserve, you have failed.
Construction commencing.
In this game, I feel like you do want to have some in reserve so that when the new ship becomes available, you can build it right away.
Right. No, I absolutely agree with that. It's usually a multiplayer thing where if you have resources in reserve, you're not being efficient.
Repair Corvette complete.
On our way. Group 1 receiving. Establishing military parade formation.
It's going to take us approximately 25 years to get there.
Yeah.
These ships are generational ships now, Captain.
They're breaking formation, so they're going at their own speeds.
That is a very nice ship. It's a shame it's an enemy ship, but it's a very nice ship.
I'd like the colors to be less construction hazard, though.
Defender complete.
Agreed. Like, I just had the thought, why don't they friggin' repaint them? And I'm like, they have other priorities than wasting resources on paint.
Also, I do like how it kind of looks like a fish.
Yeah, like almost like a shark fin, right?
Yeah, it's got the...
Or a razorback, I think is what it would technically be called.
Yeah, like
Bomber complete.
the fins, and then these would be like the smaller flappy scale type fins that cut.
I think one of my favorite things about the aesthetic is that the support frigate, the assault frigate, and the drone frigate are all very clearly the same frigate chassis and just modified to look different. Or modified to do a different purpose.
You can see they just elongated the hull, but the kind of the engine and cockpit is completely identical.
Yep.
I guess that's the bridge. That many lights. That's not a cockpit. That's a whole crew up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I love... Like, that's a very conscious design choice. It's got to be on purpose.
Oh, yeah. Well, and in the manual, you see how much they, like, went in, like, care and into designing the ships and making blueprints and stuff for them.
Yeah. How many resources we still got to collect?
Oh my god. You guys just didn't let him? You just didn't let him dock?
No, he refueled.
Dock proceeding with resource controller.
Oh! Okay, so the resource controller doesn't have repair capabilities.
Reporting.
Kind of
Gotcha.
makes sense.
Support command acknowledged.
I'm surprised. The repair guy's like, well, he went out of range.
I guess docking technically makes it a part of that ship for a time.
Reporting for duty. We're derelict. We need a hand.
Oh.
Oh, you ran out of fuel! Oh, poor guy.
So...
Resource controller initiated.
Oh, okay. They still have, like, emergency fuel, but they can't
like
do,
a
like,
tiny
a combat
impulse,
run.
but they're just like at a complete crawl.
Yeah. That makes sense.
How did you end up
Probably while you were moving the resource controller out there, he was waiting his turn and ran on fuel.
Probably.
Oh god, yeah, that is slow.
Ready for orders. Support is on the way. Hang in there. Sails full. We're coming back. Acknowledge.
There you go, buddy.
Please don't leave.
I need a quick drink. Please. Sir. I'd like some more. Man, that thing is bristling with cannons.
Yeah,
Jesus.
and the turret design is basically similar, like exactly the same as the capital ships. They're just larger or have double mounts.
Huh, that's really cool.
Yeah. All the ships design, or like they share designs and stuff. Same thing with the other races, like the Tide End ships all have a look. You know what's interesting to think about fish that I guess I've always overlooked or whatever is the fact that they are constantly having knife fights. Like that's what their fins are, in addition to like turning. They also have blades at the end of them that they just sidle each other with.
Really?
Well, I mean that's how fish fight. They're cutting on each other. I mean, fish that have the same size mouths and aren't, disproportionately sized. They can't eat each other, so they just like swim in circles trying to cut the sides of the other one. And that's what you see a lot of like battle damage on fish when you're going fishing. Like if you're catching older ones.
Right.
And a lot of the scarring on the side isn't from getting munched on, because those are more puncture type things. It's knife fights. It's weird to think of them doing that, but there are a lot of street tough gangster fish.
It makes me think of as soon as you said they have knives at the end of their fins, it just immediately made me flash to the Daniel Radcliffe movie Guns Akimbo.
Oh,
where he's got the guns like attached to his hands and he can't let go. I'm like, those poor fish.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's crazy how nature do that.
Ion frigate, fuck's sake, you guys need engine upgrades. Jesus. Welcome to our retrofit facility, where we tear you apart and make you anew.
Yeah, that's their drawback. Super slow. In fact, next time I do a capital ship phalanx, I should probably put them in their own formation. And ride them in the back.
Yeah, have everybody else be like the cavalry to show up and start shooting, and then these guys show up and they're just like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like, it almost makes me wonder if they're even worth it, considering how slow they are, and the fact that
Production
you have
underway.
those multi-beam frigates now.
I
But-
think that they're still worth it, even if they're just
Construction
gonna be
commencing.
for defending positions.
Yeah, you don't want to get rid of anything you don't want to get rid of free stuff.
Maximum number of drone frigates reached. Maximum
I
number
forgot
of support
that
frigates reached.
Stealing did that.
It's fine.
I want another support and drone frigate.
I'm sure at some point one of your ion cannon frigates will get to the battle just too late to avoid an ambush and get destroyed, and then you can build the drone frigate.
The battles are just gonna get, more and more brutal, so...
Repair corvette complete.
Yeah, there's gonna be casualties. The thing is that I don't want to lose so many ships that I'm under the cap to build, because I'm 10 ships above the cap right now.
Yeah. Wait, you should be able to see that, right? You should be able to see what the cap is.
I don't think there is. This doesn't have, a huge interface. I don't think there's... I think multiplayer does give you that information.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's nowhere that says... And I think maybe having carriers increases frigate
yeah.
capacity.
That would make sense.
They...
Logistical problems. Or logistical considerations, I should say. Poor research ship still slowly spinning.
Oh, wow. This guy is, just the complete veteran of the fighters.
I've been in this ship since we left Carrick.
Yeah. I saw it burn. Day one, I was here. None of us saw it burn, but, yeah.
We saw the after effects.
We saw the footage, because I guess for whatever reason, posterity, they decided to record the genocide of a planet.
That was probably to report back to their command.
Yeah.
Because if somebody says, we need you to destroy this entire planet of people, then they're going to be like, we want proof.
Yeah. It's also likely that every military ship has the equivalent of a dash cam on it, because there's going to be sensor technology of all kinds to monitor what's happening outside the ship.
Destroyer
Yada
complete.
yada.
Even modern fighter planes have what's called a gun sight camera on the front of the plane, which is technically supposed to be used to review mission footage and see what happened, but is most frequently used to confirm kills so that you can make sure you get enough kills to get an ace status. And boy howdy, there hasn't been an ace in the U.S. Air Force in a long time.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Well, to be an ace, you have to shoot down 5 enemy fighters specifically, and there's just no air-to-air combat.
Yeah, it's all just... See that guy hiding under the pickup truck? Blow up the pickup truck.
Destroyer. What?
I think those are the collection vents
Oh, yeah.
we were talking about on the other ships.
I guess it could be, yeah. That would make sense. Because these things are self-fueled. You ain't got shit.
Potentially these. That's what I would say. Or this, right here. I mean, that's the venting, so...
I suppose it could be. How many more
Or
resources are there to collect?
Maybe right here.
Oh, yeah.
Well... Okay, so we are on this... We cleared this strand, looks like. We're on this one, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 deposits on it. And I'm guessing we still have to travel all the way
Oh my god.
along that one.
There's so many resources. Do you really
Yeah.
need them all?
Yes, we do. I mean,
Is there a way to... There's no, like, fast forward button then, is there?
no, there's no changing the time. This is all pre that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We definitely need all the resources.